Halloween night. I gotta make this one special. It's been a few years since I've done an actual good episode on Halloween, or a good episode in general. Alright, I guess this is it. It's about time that I sold out and went with one of the main Halloween staples. Alright, I guess it's the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's finally review John Carpenter's Halloween. What the fuck? Halloween has brought you back, hasn't it? Yes. What? What do you want from me? A kid show? You want me to review a kid show? Fine, dick. Okay, I guess we're reviewing Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask. It was a great time to be alive in the 90s as a kid who loved all things horror related. In the 1990s, there was an explosion of horror television shows and movies that were youth focused. Tales of the Crypt for kids? You got it. Serial killer clowns stalking children at home? Sure. But ask any kid who lived through the 90s, and there is nothing more iconic or nostalgia-filled than Goosebumps.
Of Goosebumps videos that will creep you out, freak you out, or simply make you laugh your head off. Oh man.
And you can't tell me every millennial feels like this when they hear the opening theme music. Based off the short horror stories by R.L. Stine that began in 1992, Goosebumps was a main staple for kids' TVs and your school's book fair. My room was full of these books, and I even sent in to be a part of the official Goosebumps fan club. The 90s was able to encapsulate something that has never been or probably ever will be seen again, which was horror for kids that did not treat them like children. Watching Goosebumps every Saturday was great, but nothing was more fun when Halloween would roll around, because that's when one of, if not the best episode would finally come back on TV, The Haunted Mask from 1995. The Haunted Mask's plot focuses on a young girl named Carly Beth, who has got a reputation for being easily scareable.
You're so scareable, that's all.
I am not. Come on, that's not fair.
Carly Beth, come on.
Oh, I may be afraid sometimes, but I mean...
Everyone knows you're afraid of everything.
Okay.
Due to this, she is an easy target to be bullied.
What's wrong, Carly Beth?
Ah, the 90s. Could you imagine pulling a prank like that now? There wouldn't be a Haunted Mask story because Reddit users would get revenge on Chuck and Steve. Finally having enough torment at school and from her annoying little brother, Carly Beth decides it's time for good old-fashioned revenge.
6, 27, 29, 30. $30, that should be enough. It's my turn now.
She heads to the local novelty shop, which is being run by a mysterious and angry man.
I don't care about customs.
Not seeing anything scary enough, Carly notices that the back room is open and sees 6 horrific masks in what looks like a makeshift laboratory. As she approaches the masks, there is one in particular that calls to her. Honestly, I think that's the one we all would have taken. I mean, who's gonna be afraid of a giant fat guy mask? Before Carly Beth can touch the mask, the shopkeeper stops her.
I said no.
And cryptically explains why he cannot sell her the mask.
I'm sorry, young lady, but these masks are not for sale.
Not taking no for an answer, she steals the mask.
Here's your money.
I love this part. The shopkeeper is just like, fuck you, you deserve this. She gets home and immediately tries on the mask, and you can tell right away something is off. What I really like here is once Carly Beth gets a taste for being the scary one, we see this shift in her personality.
That was great. You're really freaked out.
How'd you change your voice like that? That was the scariest part.
I don't know. But I like it.
She went from being timid and meek to cocky, angry, and downright ruthless.
Ryan, leave us alone! You're not Chuck and Steve. But if you were, I'd make you real sorry.
Man, with suppressed anger like that, it's a good thing all she found was a scary mask. Could you imagine if Carly Beth had made it all the way to the witch's house from Pumpkinhead?
I want to get even.
Chuck and Steve would just die.
After terrorizing the neighborhood and getting revenge on Chuck and Steve, her only friend convinces her that that is enough and they should go back home. Carly agrees, but when she goes to take off the mask, they make a terrifying discovery.
Ouch! Carly Beth, what is it?
The mask, it won't come off.
Really? Can't get it off?
It's like it's stuck to my skin.
Racing back to the novelty shop, she goes to the shopkeeper for some answers. The shopkeep reveals these are real faces, and he himself is even wearing one. And once it gets horrendous enough, he will remove it like the others. What really stuck out in my mind here is how he suggests that his real face is even worse than any of the masks we have seen so far. So just when you think the episode is going to end on a high note with no good ending, and take the be careful what you wish for approach,
I'm sorry, but this face is your face now.
it messes it up with a cheesy loophole to remove the mask.
There still might be a chance.
What? Well, tell me. We have to take it off.
I cannot take it off. Only you can. With a symbol of love.
Yes, I get the message. It's supposed to be love yourself and embrace who you are, but it kind of falls on deaf ears due to Carly Beth's symbol of love being a haunted plaster of Paris head her mom made of her.
Help me.
Talked.
Please help me.
Anyway, Carly Beth gets the mask off, and all is well. Or is it?
Trick or treat.
Okay, I'll admit it. Goosebumps the Haunted Mask is a really good episode. It's probably the scariest episode in the line of the Goosebumps series, and a very nostalgic thing from my childhood. The episode itself is very disturbing when you think about how these masks wanted to take over Carly Beth's body and use her basically as a husk to just walk around the earth and have a life of their own. Also, I think it goes without saying that this episode tries to teach kids the real world lessons of what it's going to be like to get bullied and having those feelings of wanting revenge. But revenge can turn on you and actually make your situation a whole lot worse than what it was. The message is a little bit hokey about self-love is the best love there is, but the message rings true, and yeah, not a bad episode. There. Are you happy? I reviewed your movie. Now, can you please get out of here? Thank you. Now back to what I really wanted to review. John Carpenter's Halloween. Oh, God damn it! You fuck. Seriously? Haunted Mask 2. You want me to review Haunted Mask 2? This looks like a cheap-ass knockoff. Fine. Let's review Haunted Mask 2.